She specialized in sadomasochism, whippings, and stranglings, and allegedly once Mary turned 4 years old, she would pass her out to her pervert sex work clients who would pay Betty to sexually abuse Mary. Betty had bipolar disorder, she was an alcoholic, and she just was not a nice person. Mary had been a chronic bedwetter and was actually scared of going to sleep out of fear that she might wet her bed, because when she did, Betty would rub her face in it, and sometimes she would even hang the mattress out for everybody in the neighborhood to see. Allegedly, she also tried to murder Mary several times. According to her family, Mary accidentally swallowed a bunch of sleeping pills and was really, really sick afterwards. And there was another occasion where Mary actually had to be hospitalized and have her stomach pumped, and she told the doctor that her mum had given her Smarties. There was another occasion when Mary fell out of a 2-story window, and allegedly Betty also tried to choke Mary out on occasion. She was constantly trying to get rid of Mary. She even gave her away to a total stranger one time. She was going to an adoption clinic. A woman came out of an interview room and she was sobbing because they wouldn't allow her to adopt a child. So Betty pushed Mary towards her, said, "I was taking her here to be adopted anyway, you have her," and then she just left. Luckily, Betty's sister Isa was actually following them, so she ended up following the woman who took Mary, found out where she lived, went and told Betty's mother, and Betty's mother told her, "If you don't go and get Mary back within the next 2 hours, I'm calling the police." So Betty went and got Mary back, and that was that. This woman had already bought Mary clothes, and she allowed Betty to keep the clothes that she had bought with Mary, and honestly, who knows, Mary might have had a better life if she had just been able to stay with this woman. Betty was constantly palming her off to friends and family and acquaintances, and Mary's aunt and uncle actually looked after her for the majority of the first 6 years of her life, and they even tried to adopt her, which Betty wouldn't allow. But she would still bring Mary there, say, "I can't deal with her, I can't cope with her, you look after her," and she'd still come back and pick her up despite their pleas to allow them to keep her. And it was just this constant cycle of her saying, "Nope, I can't cope with her, I don't want her, I can't deal with her," but then she'd still always come and get her again. It's like she wanted to get rid of her, but she also had this obsessive attachment to her.